Hey everyone, thanks for watching how to... Wait. Down here. Wait. Hello? Down here. Oh, just... I have to do everything myself. Hey everyone, thanks for watching How To Pixel. And this is my new office space. I'm thinking about putting a monitor over here in this area. I need to raise the ceiling a little bit, just slightly too tall. Maybe putting some shelving units over here. I can hang like my controllers up on the wall. And yeah, you'll be seeing all the videos from in here. Let's start the video. Okay, that's actually a lie. Let me get out and make some room so I can actually record a video in here. Okay, that's the best it's gonna get in here because there's a lot of projects all happening at once, so it's cramped here in the How To Pixel garage. So this is going to be one of those types of videos where it's like an update video with all the projects going on. I have a whole bunch of boxes to unbox like you probably saw in the thumbnail. And yeah, just lots of stuff going on, and it's going to be an update for you. And then also a little update about me and where I've been, because you probably haven't noticed because I've had a bunch of videos scheduled to keep the average of every other week upload. But I've actually been very busy this summer and haven't been home for a lot of it. So I actually don't have any other videos planned than what's up already. So that's why I'm making this little update video. Oh, and also if you're wondering why we're in the garage, I thought it'd be a nice little change of scenery since you're always looking at a green wall whenever I have a video. And also that way I could show you the mess of stuff that's happening out here. But I'm going to start with the little update about me. If you don't care about any of that or you just want to skip to the unboxing or stuff, go to this time right here. But this part is going to be about where I've been. So I've actually been very behind on programming and making videos and building stuff for the light show because, like I said, I've been gone for most of the summer. Where have I been? So there's this summer camp I've been going to all of my life. It's 1 week long. It happens every summer, every year. And I've been going there for as long as I can remember. And it's always an awesome time. I love it there. So I thought this year I could volunteer for a few extra weeks so I could help out and see what it's like to be on the staff and maybe even extra work there. So I decided to volunteer for 2 weeks there, and then the other week I was a camper. But it was so much fun being there and just be able to help out with things that every normal summer camp has to do, like dishes, cleaning, and dishes. So that's what I was doing for a lot of the summer. I was gone for a long period of time. So I had a bunch of or not a bunch, like 1 or 2 videos I pre-planned and had them scheduled so they'd upload while I was gone, so you didn't even know. But I just got back from that about a week ago, so now I have to start thinking about the light show again. So for this week and a half that I've been home, I've been hustling all around getting stuff ready for the light show, getting stuff ready for the Halloween light show, because that's coming up very fast actually. But that's the update about me. That's where I've been. I had a super awesome time. Now let's get into the things that you probably actually want to see and care about more. And we're going to start off with the unboxing. So I forgot while I was at camp that beforehand I placed orders for tons of things from different places. So when I got back, I saw this. My entire desk area was filled with packages. So when I got back, I unboxed them all at once. So here's the video of me opening all of those. And I actually forgot what was in one of the boxes. It had been so long, so it was a surprise for both you and me when we unboxed it. But let's go to that. So here are the 4 different packages I have. Now, like I should have said earlier in the video if I recorded something before this, I basically went away for a couple weeks on a little trip and came back to all of these. And honestly, I don't even remember what some of this stuff is. I know what's in most of these except for this one big box. This is from Falcon Controllers right here. I'm really excited for this thing. This is from Holiday Coro, and it's I'm actually not gonna talk about it yet until I open it. This is from Wired Watts, but then there's this one package from some place in China, and I thought maybe it's from AliExpress, but then I realized I didn't buy anything from there, so I don't know what it is. So we'll save this one for last. Now I'm going to start with this long one because I want to get this out of the way, and it's the most boring one, so I want to start with the boring things. Also, if it sounds like I've lost my voice, I probably have lost it from being away for so long and yelling and stuff. So I'm not quite sure how to open this here. Should I open it from like the top? Okay, it's already ripping right here. I'll just cut it here. What do we have inside here? Woohoo, we have more piece stake holders because we are adding more piece stakes to the light show. And that is falling, okay. Now, I honestly can't remember how much I've talked about what's being put in this year's light show. So this may be new news for you, or I might have talked about it in other videos. I honestly can't remember. But these are 1, 2, 3, wait, that's hard to see. 1, 2, 3, I think 5 different rows of these piece stake holders. These can be cut into sections, so you can have 5 piece stakes per thing. What you do is you fold this up and you put it around like a piece of rebar or a piece of, we use wooden like stakes, and it just makes it easier to hold the pixels in the form of a piece stake. And I felt like the piece stakes in the front of the yard were cool, but we didn't have enough in the back part of the yard, so that's why I got these. And then, wait, here, there should also be something else, and there's not. Oh, here it is, right here. I also got a roll of 50 feet of strip, because, what did I get this for? Wait. Oh, yeah, there's some things we're changing around with the windows, so, like, I need to redo the windows, and this might be useful for also the arches I'm putting over the driveway. I'm not sure 100%. I had a whole plan made up, so I know I bought this for a reason. I just need to remember why. So that is what was in the first package. So let me just chuck that and readjust this since I almost knocked it over. And now let's move on to the wired watts box. So this is a little bit of a heavy box, not too bad. I'm gonna move this one out of the way so I have room here. This is an extremely heavy one. So there should be a couple of little goodies in here. I don't actually remember everything that's in here. It's like stuff for a controller box, I think, and I don't know what else I got. Let me take a look. This is honestly a surprise for me since this came in the mail like 3 weeks ago and I'm just opening it. And here, oh wait, there's another part to it. Wait. And, oh yeah, I was just shocked for a second wondering why there are pixels in here. I forgot I ordered more pixels because I didn't think I had enough. These ones are weird. I've never seen any with a black microchip inside of them. Usually it's like green, but these ones have black microchips. The only thing I don't like about getting pixels from wired watts is they only come in sets of 50, not 100. But it's not that big of a deal, and I didn't want to order pixels from anywhere else because it'd be another order to place, so I thought it'd just be best to place it through wired watts. So I think I have 150 pixels here. Looks like, yep. I was just afraid with some things we're adding to the Halloween light show that we wouldn't have enough pixels, so that's why I bought an extra few. And then here is the important sheet of information, which I'm not going to open because then I have to blur it. And then we have a controller box right here, and there's some stuff inside of it. Let me just chuck that out of the way. Now this controller box is actually slightly different from the normal ones you see. These are CG1500s. They're by Cable Guard. I cannot find them anymore. I think they stopped selling them like everywhere. So I had to buy this controller box, which is extremely similar. It has like screw holes on the back, and it's almost the exact same size. Still works with the mounting plates. It's just by a different brand. So I'm gonna open this up. There's more pixels? Okay, that's actually correct because I was gonna say that seemed like a small amount of pixels. So yeah, I got more. We have some of the long female connectors that you put into the controller box. So you could use short ones, but then they don't hang out that far from down here. So these are better because you could shove them up in there and then attach them to your controller and have a long output here. And then I have some male and female small pigtails right here. And the reason I have these is so, why do I have these? Oh yeah, because there's a big project we're working on for the Halloween light show, and there's gonna be lots of small strands of lights in a big project, and I wanted them to all be able to like connect separately so it's not one long strand. And this should be another three sets of pixels to make a total of 300 pixels. We have mounting supplies for a Falcon controller because I mainly run Falcon controllers. I actually only run Falcon controllers in my light show, so I always get the Falcon mounting brackets. Some screws to mount the enclosure to a wall or a post or something. And then we also have a Meanwell 12-volt power supply. Voltage is set to 11.9 volts. Let's take that out of the box. Just a standard power supply. I needed another one for another enclosure for this one that I'm building. And then I think that's everything besides just this mounting plate right here. This is just the standard Wired Watts Falcon mounting plate. And that's cool. They also added an F to the bottom, so I'm assuming that the F is to stand for Falcon. And not gonna lie, this seems a lot lighter for some reason. I'm not sure why. My other ones I think are heavier than this, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm just gonna chuck all this. No, I'm actually not gonna chuck this. I'm gonna move this gently out of the way so we can move on to the next package. Now this next package right here, I am extremely excited for. This is from Falcon Controllers, and this package has made me extremely happy, and here's why. So if you've watched the videos for a very long time, all the way back in the beginning, you'll notice in some videos when I'm talking about like certain controllers like Falcon controllers, the only controllers I talk about. In the older videos, I was like, this video is not sponsored by Falcon controllers, but if you would like to sponsor me, Falcon controllers, please reach out. Well, after like 4 or 3.5 years or something of making videos, Falcon controllers wanted to send something to me because they wanted me to make a video about it. Now, I'm just going to unbox it in this video. I'm going to have a separate video talking about what's in here, but let's open it up. So this is from Falcon Controllers and from David Pitts and Keith Wesley, and it's a new item that they've actually added to their line of like controllers they have, and it is the new F-Prop. Now this is so tiny. I was actually not expecting it to be this tiny. Wow. Okay, let me open this up. Does it have a... Nope, okay. Let me take a look at this. So, it's this little tiny controller right here. And it's smaller than a differential receiver. I actually cannot believe how small this is. So what this does is this is used to power basically a singular prop that is not attached to your light show. That's why it's called the F-Prop. You can run 2 strands of pixels in it. You can have input power. And then this has a whole bunch of different sensors on it, and you can attach sensors to it. And the way it works is you put sequences on it, and when the sensors are triggered, it will do whatever the sequence is programmed to. So you could have like certain lights flash, maybe attach like floodlights or something. The goal of this is for it to not be synced with the show. This doesn't like attach to a controller. It doesn't attach to a Raspberry Pi. Nothing like that. All it does is it takes inputs from like buttons or motion sensors or like ultrasonic sensors, and then it runs the sequence you have programmed it to run. It has a spot to load the sequences with a micro SD card, and I think you can like load the sequences on here, then take it out. There's also a spot for audio to come out, so you can attach like speakers to it, or you could attach it to the radio if you wanted to. So a really good example is you could have like a skeleton with lots of lights on it, and maybe even moving parts if you could get pixel data to control those. And then you could have an ultrasonic sensor like attached to certain parts of this, and when it senses someone walking by, it will trigger the sequence you set it to, and it will make the skeleton do whatever you want based on what's programmed to do. And that's just one example. This can be used for so many things, and I actually have a really good idea for something with this. I might do it, I might not, I don't know. But there will be a full tutorial on how to use this in the future. I just have to read a little bit of the manual to see how exactly everything works on here. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, including me, we have this package right here, and I have absolutely no idea what is in here. I don't even know where this is from. Like, I tried looking at the name and it does not ring a bell. This might not even be light show related. Hopefully this isn't like a bomb or something. I did not see this. What? Lithium service alert. Lithium batteries. What is that supposed to mean? Does that mean there are lithium What did I order that has lithium batteries in it? I'm so confused. I'm gonna open this now. Oh, I have a little sneak peek. I'm still confused. Absolutely no idea what this is. Okay, please be like something good and not boring, or like, I don't know. What the heck? 5-volt seed pixel string. What? I am so... Oh, it's a demo. So, like... Oh, these are the new pixels. The very small pixels. I'm assuming this is just, like, a demo to see how these work. So, like, you could try them. But the main package is... It's in another box. Are you kidding me? Whose idea is it to put a box in a box? Okay, I'm gonna have to move this to pull this out. Oh, there's two oh, there's multiple. What is in these boxes? If there's another box in here, I'm actually going to be mad. Let's get that off. And open. Why is there so much tape? Almost there. What? Oh, that's what, no way. They're the light sticks I ordered for the, okay, this makes so, I'm so stupid. This makes so much sense now. I completely forgot about these because I ordered these in like March or something. So I knew they were going to take forever to get here. And I forgot they were coming. So what these are is, if you remember from other years before, if you've seen the channel or the light show before, I got these wristbands, and I don't have any near me, but you put them on your wrist, and they have a single pixel inside of them, and you can program them to sync to the show. So people could have them in their cars, and it receives a signal from a transmitter, and it syncs to the show. Well, these are just like that, except it's a light stick, or a light wand. It's not a bracelet, and I think let me pull this out. I think it even works without yes, it does. So you could turn it on without there even being a signal, but if a signal comes by, it will override this, and it will do whatever the signal tells it to. And I think there should be 100 of these. This is actually kind of cool. Okay, let me turn that off. So I may want to make, I might want to make a separate video about this. I don't know. But these are so cool. I completely forgot I ordered these. Holy cow, that is a lot of light sticks. And there's still another box of them in here. Wait, let me get this out. Maybe struggling to pull out. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get this one open as well. Yep, more light sticks right here. That is, I feel like I might have ordered a lot of light sticks. Oh boy. And that is all the packages I got when I returned from summer camp. And now I'm super excited to test out some of those things and use them. Like the light wands, these are really awesome. I am super glad to be adding them to the light show because the bracelets are cool, but like the light wands you can do so much more with. And even like I have nothing plugged in back here, no controllers, nothing. And they can even work without a controller or a signal. I can hit the button here to change the colors. I don't think I'm gonna make a tutorial about these because you program them the exact same way as the bracelets. The only thing that's different is these have a switch and they have the button so they can do whatever you want even when you're not near a signal. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the new F prop I got. This super little tiny micro controller right here. I think I explained it in the last clip where I unboxed it. But basically it's used to drive very small items that you don't want synced to a show that can be activated with signals like buttons or switches or what are the things called that you step on and then it like detects that you're stepping on it. Those things, ultrasonic sensors, any of that stuff. And Falcon Controllers was so kind to send this to me and let me try it out. So the next video is probably going to be a tutorial about how to use this. I have a couple of different ideas for what I'm going to use it for. It's not going to be anything for my light show, but I have some other projects that this might be kind of cool for. So I'm going to see if that works or not. I've already done some testing with it, and I need to do a lot more reading of the manual because I can't get certain things to work. So that's all the stuff I want to talk about from the unboxing, because everything else, I think I just got like a controller box and strip and some other stuff. Normal stuff that you've seen me unbox in other videos. And then what else is there to talk about? Oh, maybe this giant white thing that's next to me that was in the beginning of the video. Or maybe all of these white giant things that are just here in the garage taking up space. So all of these whiteboards out here and anything in here is coral plastic. This is what it is if you look at it up close. What it basically is plastic cardboard, and I'm sure you at least have something in your light show made with this. Almost any prop that you buy for your light show from places like Boscoyo Studio or Gilbert Engineering or places like those, everything is built out of coral plastic. It's just plastic cardboard. Now, sometimes it might be thin, sometimes it might be thick. I know Boscoyo Studios have some props with max coral, which is where like it's filled in inside each gap, so it's wicked strong. My arches are built out of it, my wreath is built out of it, my singing faces are built out of it. What else do I have? Mini trees are built out of it, my peace stakes are built out of it. Literally everything is built out of coral plastic, except for things like strip that you use to outline windows or use in mega trees and stuff like that. Now, why do I have this coral plastic? And why is the entirety of the garage filled with shapes of coral plastic? Well, it's because, I think I mentioned this in some other videos, but we're working on a completely custom project for Halloween. What a nightmare it has been. I think I bit off way more than I can chew trying to make this custom project. For the first few months, I didn't know what I was doing. But now we've gotten the ball rolling a lot. My parents have been helping me build it. This is all for the Halloween light show, and so far it's turning out better than it was, but it's been a lot of angles and math and cutting and expensiveness. So we're building something for the Halloween light show. It's going to be where the mega tree is during the Christmas show, and I still don't think I want to reveal it yet. I want to save it because if we can get it to fully work out, it's going to be an awesome project. It's going to include the fog machine. It's going to look amazing. So what we've been doing is taking these massive sheets of coral plastic. Actually, I think it's called corrugated plastic or something like that. Coral for short. But it's like 48 inches by 72 inch sheets. They're like $30 or $40 a piece. I've had to buy like 5 or 6 so far and need like 7 more. And then just turning them into all of these shapes for the things we need. You might be able to tell out of these shapes we have what it's going to be. Maybe not. You probably actually won't be able to tell. But we've been cutting these boards, zip tying them together, gluing them, putting them into these shapes. And we're going to use part of the Megatree frame, or not frame, but like base and pole to hold it up. But it is going to be a wicked awesome project. I've been taking pictures and like documenting all of it. So when I do reveal it and it's done, I could show you the steps on how we built it, how we came up with the idea. And maybe even make a video with like, I don't know, top 10 tips I recommend to new people building custom projects. Tip number 1, think about where you're gonna store it before building it, because we didn't really think that one through, and yeah, now we have no garage. It's just full of stuff. So I actually think that is going to be most of the update. I went over the unboxing, where I've been, what's going on with the Halloween light show and this corrugated plastic. And yeah, I think that covers everything. But like I said, the next video is probably going to be about the F-prop, how to use it, where you can use it, and just how you set it up, everything involved with it. But that's going to conclude it for this video. I know this wasn't a tutorial, but if you have any questions or comments, or have any suggestions for future video ideas you'd like to see, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. But that is going to be everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.